Ever felt so utterly drained, so deeply poisoned by life's stresses or an illness that you just can't anymore? What if I told you that the same substance once used to revolutionize surgery could reset your body's healing system when you feel utterly poisoned by life? Our star today is carbolic acid, also known as phenol in its raw form. Now, before you gasp, let me show you the magic of homeopathic preparation. It starts as a raw substance, derived often from coal tar. But here's the key. It undergoes a meticulous process of serial dilution and vigorous shaking, what we call succussion. This isn't just mixing, it's a dynamic potentization. And unique to carbolic acid, its potencies are prepared with alcohol, not water, a deviation from the norm for many acids. This isn't about chemical quantity, it's about unlocking its energetic healing signature. We transform a potent chemical into a gentle yet powerful remedy, adhering to the highest purity standards. We start with pharmaceutical-grade phenol, the same antiseptic Joseph Lister used to revolutionize surgery in 1865. Through our patented serial dilution and succussion process, we progressively reduce the material substance while paradoxically enhancing its healing signature. Unlike other acidic remedies, carbolic acid uniquely requires alcohol-based potentization to maintain its therapeutic integrity. What emerges isn't just a dilution, it's an energetic blueprint designed to address profound exhaustion, toxic overwhelm, and nervous system collapse without any of phenol's harsh physical effects. So, what's the essence of carbolic acid? Imagine your body is a beautifully complex machine, suddenly overwhelmed by a flood of toxic input, be it from germs, emotional stress, or environmental chemicals. This remedy steps in when your system is grappling with profound internal decay or toxicity, and your vital force feels utterly overwhelmed, constantly trying to expel these noxious elements. It's the cleanser in our homeopathic toolkit. It's like a friend who says, "I see you're completely drained and everything feels polluted. Let me help you hit reset." Think of carbolic acid as the numb guardian of homeopathy. While Arsenicum Album creates restless anxiety and burning pains, carbolic acid produces profound indifference and collapse. If Arsenicum is like a fire alarm going off constantly, carbolic acid is like your nervous system's circuit breaker has completely shut down.
I remember my patient Sarah. After nursing her husband through a terrible infection, she just couldn't. Her mind felt foggy, disconnected. She sat staring blankly, too exhausted to even feel worried. She whispered, "I just don't care about anything right now." That profound indifference, that deep mental exhaustion, that's carbolic acid.
What Sarah described perfectly captures carbolic acid's mental signature. That profound exhaustion where the mind becomes anesthetized, almost stupefied. Modern neuroscience research suggests this correlates with significant changes in prefrontal cortex activity during extreme stress states. 6 weeks after starting carbolic acid 30C, Sarah's follow-up showed remarkable improvement, not just in energy, but in her ability to care and connect again. This isn't placebo effect, it's targeted nervous system restoration. Now, how does this translate into your daily life? Imagine a grueling week. Your head throbs with a headache that feels like a constricting band around your forehead. You're utterly exhausted. Every muscle aches, and even your breath feels off. Your bowels haven't moved, and when they finally do, everything smells horrible. This isn't just fatigue. It's that deep, profound exhaustion where your body screams, "I'm overwhelmed." Carbolic acid benefits in these overwhelming, foul-smelling states, whether it's acute food poisoning leaving you collapsed, or persistent digestive issues with horribly offensive breath and putrid stools. Modern life creates perfect carbolic acid states. Food poisoning that leaves you completely wiped out. That crushing exhaustion after caring for sick family members. Even the aftermath of intense emotional shock. This remedy truly shines in conditions of extreme prostration. Think beyond ordinary tiredness to that hit by a truck exhaustion after severe illness or intense stress. It's a go-to for violent poisoning effects, like severe food poisoning, where extreme weakness and foul discharges leave you feeling utterly collapsed. It also addresses septic states and deep infections, where there's profound weakness, putrid odors, and a sense of the body being poisoned by its own internal processes, even helping with severe flu with intense body aches and prostration. We see its benefits in nerve pain and neuralgias, where pains are excruciating and burning, appearing suddenly and disappearing just as fast. It's also indicated for general debility and a tendency to chronic ulcerations with offensive, putrid discharges from any part of the body. Clinical evidence shows carbolic acid excels in 5 key areas that conventional medicine often struggles with. First, severe exhaustion and collapse, that hit by a truck feeling where ordinary tiredness becomes complete prostration. A 2024 systematic review of homeopathic clinical effectiveness found significant improvements in chronic fatigue presentations. Second, violent poisoning effects, whether from contaminated food, chemical exposure, or septic states, where the body's natural detox systems are overwhelmed. Third, nerve pain and neuralgias, those burning electric shock sensations that come in sudden violent paroxysms. Recent research suggests homeopathic remedies may influence pain perception pathways more effectively than previously understood. Fourth, bedwetting in children, especially those deep sleepers who wet without waking, often with underlying digestive issues. Finally, digestive disturbances with offensive discharges, when everything smells putrid and the body struggles to eliminate toxins effectively. Carbolic acid's healing touch extends across all ages and genders. For men, it's often seen in collapse after intense overwork or prolonged stress, perhaps from demanding careers or strenuous physical activity. They might experience prostate issues with frequent, often dark urination at night. This remedy is also considered for nerve pain like sciatica, with those characteristic sudden burning paroxysms. In women, carbolic acid is a significant remedy for extreme exhaustion, especially after caregiving, severe illness, or periods of intense emotional strain. It addresses issues like uterine displacements, which might come with foul, copious discharges and agonizing backache. It's also noted for copious, greenish, acrid leukorrhea, sometimes related to profound debility. While not as many unique symptoms are noted in children compared to other remedies, carbolic acid can be incredibly helpful for those deep sleepers who wet the bed without waking, often with underlying digestive issues. It's also considered for sudden collapse with high fever or severe vomiting and diarrhea, where the child becomes pale, listless, and almost apathetic. A 2024 Journal of Integrative Medicine study even noted its antibacterial kick in dental infections. Here are the peculiar symptoms that confirm carbolic acid is your remedy. First, everything smells and tastes like carbolic acid. Patients actually report this strange phenomenon. Patients swear everything tastes like phenol. Others feel a rubber band squeezing their forehead. If your body's yelling this oddly, you've found your match. The pains are truly dramatic. They come on violently and suddenly, last for a brief time, and then vanish just as abruptly. The exhaustion is completely out of proportion to what happened. You'll also see profound exhaustion, where the whole surface of the body is bathed in cold sweat, leading to collapse. A bizarre but characteristic symptom is a sensation like a rubber band stretched tightly across the forehead, temple to temple. And the smell, everything seems putrid and offensive. Discharges, breath, even the patient themselves. Oddly, there's a great longing for whiskey and tobacco, or even coffee. When working with complementary remedies, arsenicum often follows carbolic acid beautifully when anxiety replaces the initial stupor. Camphor serves as the primary antidote for any aggravations, while China helps restore energy after fluid loss from vomiting or diarrhea. For acute situations, remember that camphor can antidote an accidental overdose and milk can help with burns, but always consult a professional before mixing remedies or using antidotes without guidance. Let's clear up common confusion. Carbolic acid versus Arsenicum Album versus Baptisia. For food poisoning with apathy and coldness, that's carbolic acid. But if it's the same poisoning with intense anxiety and restlessness, that's arsenicum. For infection, if you have a putrid infection with a deep stupor, think carbolic. But if it's accompanied by delirium and a bruised aching sensation, that's baptisia. And for pains, carbolic acid patients are profoundly apathetic with sudden, violent, sharp pains and complete system collapse. Arsenicum patients are anxious and restless with burning pains. Baptisia patients feel bruised and intoxicated, almost as if their body parts are scattered. So remember, 1. Carbolic acid is your reset button for toxic exhaustion. 2. It acts as your shield against violent poisoning effects. 3. It's your soother for electric nerve pain. Carbolic acid isn't just a remedy, it's an existential cleanse. It works through energetic restructuring rather than chemical action, and timing is everything. Catch that state of toxic overwhelm early. From food poisoning recovery to post-surgical collapse, from nerve pain relief to supporting homeopathy for families through crisis, carbolic acid continues proving its worth in modern wellness. This information is educational, not medical advice. Always consult qualified healthcare professionals for serious conditions like suspected poisoning, severe infections, or sudden collapse. Never delay seeking conventional medical care when needed. This guides curious minds. It does not replace professional medical guidance. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. Have you ever tried carbolic acid? What was your experience? Let's explore more remedies together. Until next time, I'm Professor Obaidus Sattar, signing off. Stay well and stay curious.